All right, so the first question is tell us about the career track or field that you are interested in. What do you know about the skills and strengths needed to be successful in the field? So the career path I'm interested in is accounting. That's what I'm currently majoring in right now. I know that the strengths required for that field are adaptability, honesty, integrity. You need to be communicative, strategic, and knowledgeable about the industry as a whole and what you're doing. And I'm also considering adding finance as a possible career option and a major. I still haven't registered for that yet, but that's something I'm definitely open to and considering in the future. The next question is, in preparation for a career in business, what is your plan for personal and professional development during your time at UK and in Gatton? Walk us through the next 3.5 years. Okay, so to start, I want to talk about this semester, even though I know it's not in the next 3.5 years, but it'll make sense when I expand on it. So for this semester, I try to focus on three main things: mental and physical health, as well as grades. And so that just meant physical health. I joined triathlon club. I was in running club for a little bit, but that ended up getting canceled due to COVID. But I still would go to the gym several times a week, try to focus on that. Mental health, I would try to put first, relax if I needed to, talk to people if I needed to. And then as far as grades, just make sure that my grades in every class were good. I went for that 4.0. I think I'm going to get the 4.0. And so basically for the next 3.5 years, I want to do that except better. I want to join more clubs. I want to, be going to the gym more, focusing on my physical health more, and then getting to know new people because it's been kind of hard with COVID, and focusing on my mental health more and going out and do things that I want to more. And so I feel like this first semester was very solid, and I kind of just want to build on top of that in the future with my next three. I know that for the next semester, I'm stepping it up as far as credit hours. Also, I'm taking 19 next semester, and I only took 16 this semester. I'm also going to be going for the 4.0 that semester too, and I'm coming in with a good amount of credit hours, so it might not even be at 3.5 years. I might graduate early. That's something I'd love to do to save some tuition money and start early. And also, this break, I think I'm going to focus on mental health and chill, and but also look into the future and really plan it out more. But after that, I definitely think I'm going to do an internship over the summer, which I know is kind of in the long run, and be looking at internships in the future as well as study abroad opportunities. And like I said, continuing to focus on those three main things: physical health, mental health, GPA, as well as possibly getting a job next semester. I actually have written on my whiteboard over there to look into jobs. I screenshotted some of them I really liked. There was one that was taking care of certain exotic animals like salamanders, actually, which I actually love that. So I think I'm going to apply to that and hopefully work next semester, as well as take 19 credit hours and hopefully get the 4.0 and hopefully work out more and focus on my mental health, as well as make some money. So that's my plans for next semester, and then I just want to keep building on that, like I said, in the future. The next question is, what activities or leadership experiences are you involved with or plan to join? So for activities, I'm involved in several clubs. I'm in the Honors College Club. I've done tutoring also through that. I have done triathlon club. I've done running club. And there were several others I tried to join, but they got canceled through COVID. But I've still done several events here and there whenever I can. I recently did a meditation on Zoom just a couple days ago. So I always am trying to join stuff like that, like activities, for example. When it comes to leadership opportunities, I actually got asked by the leader of Triathlon Club if I'm interested in doing it in the future. And that's something I still want to think about because I'm still new to college. I'm from out of state. And so that's definitely an opportunity I might take up in the future. I want to do next semester and see how things go. But I'm 100% looking into more leadership opportunities in the future. And I guess tutoring could be considered somewhat of a leadership opportunity because I'm leading these kids towards success in the subjects that they need help with. The next question is, how does this involvement relate to or connect to your future career interest? Be specific, do not be generic. So I would say that these involvements prepare me for mostly adaptability to new climates and new situations and new people. Some of the clubs I'm in are more like academic, some of them are more physical, and I definitely want to join more. I've been looking into joining chess club and writing club. I forgot to mention that in the last question. But these questions prepare me for communication, adaptability, putting myself out there, also coming to new situations where I don't know anyone, and getting to know people, and how can you use your experiences at UK to make you more successful when it comes to business in the future? I would say that I can use experiences through my classes. I've had so much group work this semester, and it's actually been really good because at first I'm not used to it. We didn't do that much group work in high school, so this sort of was a new thing for me, and I didn't really know how to react. But now that I've had a lot of experience with it, I think I respond so much better to that, and I think that's something that's going to continue to happen throughout my college career, and I think it's going to help make me successful when it comes to business in the future. I also think just continuously focusing on accuracy, because that's so huge in accounting. So whenever I'm trying to get the highest scores possible on my tests and exams and all of that, I feel like that can sort of help me when it comes to accounting, because I'm going to be needing to get every single thing accurate. And so, yeah, I think the preparation is also a major aspect when it comes to being successful in the business industry. The next question is, what leadership skills do you think you are missing from your experiences thus far? I would say that I'm missing experiences in leadership when it comes to clubs, because like I mentioned, I'm just now starting out as a freshman and I haven't had that opportunity happen yet, but I would love to have it happen in the future, where I can potentially be a leader of a club or a leader of a small group of people, and not just a one-time thing. I feel like I've done several things and events and like group projects, for example, tutoring, for example, where I can be a leader for like a one-time event, but I would love to be a consistent leader of a group of people, and I feel like that's what I'm missing right now, but I would love to have that happen in the future. The last question is, how do you plan on incorporating the missing pieces into your personal development plan? Share 2 tangible steps or strategies you will use. The first strategy is just continuing to do clubs, more of them, continuing to bring my all. I feel like sometimes this semester I would not show up to some of my clubs, for example, Triathlon Club, which is the one I could potentially be a leader of in the future. The reason I didn't show up was not because I just didn't want to. It was because I was trying to focus on homework and other things, and if I needed to focus on mental health and just like stay in and relax, I would do that too. But in the future, I can really try to like set aside time to just consistently show up and really put my all into it, and not just show up and just go with the flow. And I feel like that's something that will make me stand out and be more likely to be a leader in that club. And I also want to apply that to other clubs that I join next semester. Another strategy that I want to use is working. I've not worked for a long time, honestly, because of COVID. So I would love to get a job and continue to develop there. And that's something that's such a huge part of my plan, is to continue to make money in some sort of way, or continue to be productive outside of classes, because I found that I've just had a lot of free time. And so that, on top of clubs, on top of classes, and just like talking to people, I feel like would be the perfect scenario for continued success in the future. So yeah, those are my 2 plans: continuing to give my all in my clubs and hopefully getting a job.